Ladies, so Venn diagrams. For the Venn diagram below here, fill in the missing words to make the statements true. Now, how many students, so I've got the soccer circle and the hockey circle, but there are 12 students that belong to both circles. Do you see? So how many students play both soccer and hockey? How many students play soccer or hockey but not both? So I've got those 32 and these 18. So 32 plus 18 is 50. Play soccer or hockey but not both. How many students play neither sport?
23.
It's the ones that are out the circle, 23. How many students play soccer or hockey or both? So you would add those three together. So what did we get?
62.
Girls, it ends in a 2. No, that's okay because it was 32 plus 12 plus 18. That's how we worked it out. Sorry, it's a bit small. And how many students are in year 8?
85.
You add that with this. So it was that 62 in the circles plus the 23 is 85. Next, we're only checking answers. Shh, shh, shh. The next one. How many students? Now, girls, look at the first one. There was overlap. And there were some students that didn't play soccer or hockey, and there were 12 that played both. This is like year 8 now. You know how you're allowed to study one language or the other, but you can't study both? That's what this is. These, ladies, are called, would you like to write it? Mutually exclusive events. They do not overlap, okay? Whereas where they overlap, they're not mutually exclusive because you could play soccer and hockey. Now, let's have a look. How many students study Japanese? Good. How many study French?
19.
How many study neither?
19.
And how many students study both?
68.
No, 0.
Oh.
How many students study both? There's no overlap. And how many students in year 8? Add them all up.
Miss, that isn't even a question. Who study 9?
0 students who study both.
I thought it was 9.
And the last one is what?
87.
87 students in year 8. So you've got to go in the circles and outside. Now, use the following to work out the missing values. There are 120 students in year 8, of whom 46 own neither a dog nor a cat. Where does the 46 go?
D.
Good. 62 own a dog or a cat, but not both. So girls, what does this mean?
It's the sum. 62 minus 35? No, 120.
No, 35, the cat circle. So girls, the B and the C, which is the cat circle, adds up to 35. Do you see that? But the 62 own a dog or a cat, but not both. The A and the C adds up to 62. Okay, now the rest is quite complicated, okay? And I think it is beyond year 8. So far we've got that 46 do not have a dog or a cat, so they're outside the circle. We know, like I said, that 62 own a dog or a cat. So that's A or C, but not both. So the A plus the C equals 62, okay? And we know that 35 people own cats, so the cat circle is 35. So that means that B plus C is 35. Now, we know that there are 120 students in year 8, and 46 of those are outside the circle. So that means that for inside the circles, we do 120 minus 46 is 74. So the A, the B, and the C add up to 74. So I'm going to put that down here, that the A plus the B plus the C is 74. Now, look girls, this is a little bit complicated. So because this is more like year 9. Now I already know that the B and the C bit together adds up to 35. So this B and C, they add up to 35. So A plus B plus C I know is 35. So A plus B plus C, A plus 35 is 74. So I know that A plus B plus C, those three have to add up to 74 because there's 120 in total and 46 are outside the circle. But I know that the B and the C, the cats, are 35. So A plus 35 is 74, which means that A is 74 minus 35, which is 39. So I've got 39 dogs. So I'm just fixing up some of these because they weren't right. Sorry. Now, so once I've got that, it's easy to work out. Okay? Now, because we know that 62 own a dog or a cat but not both, now that I know that A is 39, I can put my 39 here. 39 plus C is 62. So C will be 62 minus 39, which happens to be 23. So I can put the 23 here. And the last thing I know is that the cats in total is 35. So 23 plus something is 35. So B will be 35 minus 23, which is 12. So B is 12. Now, look, this is quite difficult, all right? Especially difficult for year 8, okay? Now, let's just look at the last one. We've got, in a year 8 class, students play cricket or basketball or both. We know that 18 play cricket. That was a 15 play basketball. So we know that 18 play cricket, 15 play basketball, and 6 play both. So the 6 goes in the circle. We then know that 18 play cricket, so the whole of the cricket circle has to add up to 18. And 12 plus 6 is 18, so 12 play cricket only. And we know that the 15 play basketball, so the basketball circle adds up to 15. So 6 plus 9 is 15. So how many, these are our answers now. How many play cricket but not basketball? That's 12. How many play basketball but not cricket? That's 9. How many play cricket or basketball but not both? That's 12 and 9, which is 21. And the total number of students, you would just add them all up. 12 plus 6 plus 9 is 27.